Welcome to TV16 News, live at 5. I am meteorologist Kevin Boyce.
Their boards, the 30-knot winds, and take a look at this. Santa really should stick to the sleigh and reindeer. He's preparing a daring entrance to the Palm Beach Gardens in Florida when he got stuck. His beard got stuck in the rappelling gear. Santa eventually had to remove his beard, and he made it down to the ground unarmed.
Rather than the 80s.
All right, well,
thank you very much, John.
So, Marshall, any games or anything coming up?
Is calling on the town of Turkey to change its name for Thanksgiving. Instead, PETA is suggesting the town call itself Tofurkey. Travis has reaction from people living in the town.
And the Harding football team is going to be hearing a lot more Sweet Home Alabama tomorrow. The guys hopped on the bus today and took off for Livingston to meet West Al in the second straight game in the heart of Dixie. And believe me, I traveled with a team last week to UNA. People in Alabama love that song. Like every chance they get, every time out, it's just like crazy.
Really interesting is that this month is all about cancer and everything, and as you can see, we're wearing support of cancer. You know, he's got his purple going on, I've got my pink, you know, breast cancer, cancer right over there.
Kurt Volkovic is the director of the driver training for Maverick USA, says that the trucking is an important job and that most people don't realize how many responsibilities drivers have.
Good evening and welcome to TV16's news. Today is Thursday, September 15th, 2011. I'm Stephanie Healy.
People in these photos, please contact the Searcy Police.
A car has crashed into the Hess convenience store at the corner of Chicot and Baseline. Reports claim that the driver was trying to park.
The Harding volleyball team is back in action tonight. The Lady Bisons are on their way down to face off against Arkansas Monticello in Great American Conference play. The Lady Bisons stampede into the match. See, I did that with the Lady Bisons and the stampeding. All right, sweet. Anyways, they come in with a 12-1 record.
We'll send it over to Morgan for a look at your sports.
Thanks, Kevin. Let's take a look at some highlights from the game. Chaz Rogers takes a snap at the 1-yard line as the Bison try to jump on top early, and he punches it in on the quarterback sneak as Harding takes an early 7-0 lead with Carmona's point after attempt. Later on in the second quarter, Harding has the ball at their own 48-yard line when Rogers fumbles the ball, and Henderson State's Benny Anderson picks up the ball and takes it all the way to the house to tie it up. It wasn't tied for long though. Just 20 seconds later, Rogers connects with Holt at the 40, and he takes it all the way. Then later on, with time winding down in the first half, Henderson State punts the ball to Holt, who catches it but can't quite secure it as he fumbles around his own 16-yard line. The ball is picked up by Henderson State and returned for a touchdown.
Looking pretty good, I guess. Things are crazy here in the studios, just like that Thriller video.
I know. I think Steph and I might have been out there doing a little dancing.
Oh yeah, most definitely did. It's so awesome.
Yeah. I don't doubt that.
So what team was the Kangaroos?
Kangaroos. Oh, goodness gracious, you're going to put that on me. That was Missouri, Kansas City. I think we got to wrap it up, though.
Oh, okay. I was a Kangaroo in high school.
Thanks for joining us on TV16 News. Keep it here.
From all of us here at TV16, have a great night.
Records, this bar of goodness will go on tour. For Take a Look at This, I'm Andy Rose.
Wow, and I thought I was a delicious piece of chocolate.
Well, anyway, let's go to Kevin with a recap for weather. Kevin?
And Jonesboro officials say that 2 sisters have been taken by the state. Reports say that the 4-year-old girl was dropped off at a daycare center on Monday when no one picked up the girl from the center. The girl's center contacted the Department of Human Services. Police were then called.
Now let's take a first look at weather with Kevin Boyce. Kevin?
Thanks, Amy. As you took a look outside, back to you, Amy.
Thanks, Kevin. Conjoined twins are separated in a 13-hour.
Evangelist Stay tuned for more.
And Josh.
Thanks for telling us what's coming up in a little bit in weather, Emily.
Washington State heads into the game tonight with a 2-7 record. Not that good. Tonight will be the 62nd meeting.
What? I'm Emily Timmons with your TV16 weather first. We got cooler temperatures. It's going to be windy and rain in the forecast. And your TV.
Now, Marshall Hughes is with us in the studio to let us know what's coming up in a little bit with sports. Marshall?
Thanks, Josh. Coming up a little later in sports, we'll take a look around Harding's campus, see what's going on here, what's new here. Then we'll look at the big football game tonight that you're not going to want to miss. Stay with us.
And coming up after the break, Arkansas post office workers will soon be out of a job, according to the U.S. Postmaster General Don Donahoe. Almost 4,000 post offices will be shut down in the United States.
Authorities in Conway are investigating 2 separate incidents of a man approaching a woman and asking her if he could suck her toes. And we'll hear from Emily Timmons for the TV16's weather as to whether or not we can expect more rain this evening. Emily is now with us at the Weather Center. Emily, how's the weather looking?
Well, the county fair may or may not be a good idea tonight. We might have some possible showers again later and some thunderstorms coming up later this week. We'll have more on that with your weather coming up after the break.
All right, well, this is usually when we cue the play of the day, but all I had to work with today was a hockey highlight. Come on out. You know we don't do hockey in Arkansas. So I said, okay, I came up with a player of the day. I'm going to hand that one off to Pittsburgh running back Ray Graham. Graham toted the rock for 226 yards and 2 touchdowns, 42 yards receiving. 1st and 10 for Pitt, and Graham takes the handoff, gets stopped, reverses field. I call that the okey doke. I call a lot of things the okey doke, but that is definitely qualifies. Anything else in weather you want to tell us about?
Nothing else really going on, just sunny skies, and it's going to be really beautiful outside. I suggest maybe an outside activity. It's going to be really pretty, great for sports.
Yeah, no, Amy's in the
great for downtown.
She's got your bicycle. You're going to
yep,
hop on that and ride it tomorrow? All right, sounds good.
Well, thank you for joining us tonight on TV16's Live at 5. For all your news, weather, and sports, keep it here.
From all of us here at TV16, have a great night.
Back to the news desk.
Josh
all right.
settled in right here.
Thanks, I know.
He's
running
been
all over
around.
the place. Well, Marshall, do we have any games coming up at all?
Yeah, we got a few games. Arkansas Tech plays on the road, volleyball-wise. Also, I didn't mention the 2 tennis teams. They played Tuesday against Arkansas Pine Bluff. Men's and women's both pulled out a win. Actually, the women's season's wrapping up October 5th, and so it's kind of a quick fall season. But if you want to check them out, you're going to need to do it quick. Last game is October 5th. I believe it's here at home.
Cool. And Steph, you were telling me earlier that Reese Witherspoon is going to be here in Arkansas.
Yes, I'm extremely excited about it. She is one of my favorite stars. Oh my goodness. So it's going to be so awesome. She's actually going to be over in Stuttgart, and she's starting tomorrow with Matthew McConaughey for the new movie Mud. So hopefully, we can all go out to see it. It's supposed to be out October 21st. So, maybe we'll get an interview with them just right beforehand,
Cool if we can get
up in Stuttgart.
Yeah,
might have a shirt off, actually. So
I would not doubt that one bit. Well, don't forget you can check TV16 News on the web at streaming.harding.edu, and you can see the Bison and the link.harding.edu and see what else Harding reporters have been keeping up on. Thanks for joining us on TV16 News for all your local news, sports, and weather. Keep it here.
From all of us here at TV16, have a great night.
The animal succumbed to smoke inhalation and did not survive, the fire department said.
Well, 10% chance of rain, so maybe still a little bit, but most likely not. And another look at your 5-day weather forecast with possible showers again tomorrow night, and then some thunderstorms early next week. And that's been a look at your TV16 weather.
dancers up into the weather thing right there.
Yeah, some interesting dancers going on there. So, okay, Marshall, what's going on with the football game tonight?
Yeah, the football game tonight starts at 7. That won't.
Minnows! 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 I love Scott.
Oh, I forgot I was recording. I'm getting off the screen. This is bad.